If you're living in New York, you already know how bad it's gotten. But what you might not know is how much worse it's about to get. I'm a former New Yorker who made the move to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I would love to talk about what's coming up next for New York City and why so many people are getting out now. If you've been watching New York politics at all, you know things just got, well, complicated. Zohran Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, beat Andrew Cuomo in the recent Democratic primary. That result sent a shockwave through the city, Long Island, Westchester, the country, and not the good kind. Mamdani's platform, with promises of higher taxes for the rich, looser police enforcement, defunding them, and a more aggressive social agenda, free supermarkets, has a lot of people wondering what kind of city New York is about to become. And his support surprisingly was strongest in parts of Park Slope, Brooklyn, where people are affluent, and voters came out in big numbers to back him. Completely mind-boggling. But I hear from plenty of other New Yorkers who feel blindsided, like the city, the state they knew is slipping away. But let's be honest, the writing was already on the wall. The protests you see almost every day now in the streets, at City Hall, campuses, college campuses, Columbia, NYU, CUNY, are another reminder of just how divided, intense things feel. One week it's a march, next it's a sit-in, and while everyone is entitled to their views, this constant disruption, shouting, tension, make it feel like the city is always on edge. And just to make it clear, this video is not about politics. This isn't about left or right, what's right or wrong. This is about quality of life, about what's best for you and your family. And lately, it's been hard to enjoy everything New York supposedly offers when you're stuck in traffic, paying through the nose for rent and for apartments, stepping over garbage and people on your way home. Crime has been creeping up. Streets and subways definitely feel less safe than they did just a few years ago, and that was during COVID. People are getting attacked on the subways. A woman was recently grabbed and saved by a crowd. Overcrowded, rent is ridiculous. Even a basic one-bedroom apartment can run you $5 grand a month. And what do you get in return? Constant sirens, neighbors you'll never meet, and sidewalks full of trash. And now with congestion pricing, isn't that wonderful? Rolling out, you get to even pay more just to drive into the city you already live in. Traffic is worse than ever. Noise is constant. Horns, construction, people yelling at 3 o'clock in the morning. And for what? For a long time, New Yorkers put up with a lot of it because the city gave back so much in return. But now it feels like you're paying more and more and getting less and less. And this is not just New York City, this is Long Island, this is Westchester, this is all the suburbs. And with leadership even more uncertain after Mamdani's win, a lot of people are realizing it's just not worth it anymore. If you felt that tug in your gut, that voice saying maybe it's time, you are not alone. People are fleeing to Florida and other places. They're moving down south. They're moving everywhere. New York is losing the most affluent of its people. So where are people going? Like I mentioned, Palm Beach, Florida, and surrounding areas, a good place to invest. And a lot of them are calling me and coming here down to Charlotte, North Carolina. Why Charlotte? Well, that's kind of simple if you've ever been here or if you live here. Cost of living is definitely lower here. Your money works for you. You can own a beautiful custom-built home with land, something you'd never, ever dream of in New York for a fraction of the price. For a 2-bedroom apartment, you can have a mansion down here. It's quieter, it's calmer lifestyle. You're not fighting through the crowds or trying to fall asleep to the sound of sirens. You can actually hear yourself think. Charlotte has a booming economy, medicine, Charlotte has become one of the country's fastest growing financial and tech hubs, full of opportunity and job transfer. There's more balance here. Life here isn't just about surviving another day. It's about actually having time to live life. Watch your kids grow. Charlotte still has lots of energy, but it's not chaos. It's not sleepy, and it's not frantic. It's livable. And for a lot of New Yorkers and from people around the country, that is the dream. And here's the thing. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. I've been helping families relocate from New York and around the country to the Charlotte metro area for over a decade, from New York and all over the country. And I specialize in luxury homes, custom homes, and new home construction. And if Charlotte's not your cup of tea and you're not sure you want to come to Charlotte, first I would visit. But then if you don't like it here, I have trusted connections nationwide who I can put you in touch with, who can help you wherever you're headed. So if you've been thinking about leaving New York, now is the time to reach out to me. Call or text at any time. My number is down below, and let me help you take the first step toward a better life. So what's life really like here in Charlotte? You're in a quiet, tree-lined neighborhood. Maybe Myers Park, maybe Ballantyne, maybe Eastover, or maybe you're in a community that's gated in Weddington or Marvin, or up on the lake at Lake Norman. You have space, privacy. Your kids can ride their bikes. You actually know your neighbors. Kids actually wander in my neighborhood. Weekends, you're out on Lake Norman, you're grabbing brunch, catching a Panthers game, a basketball game. You can travel all over the world. Charlotte Douglas International Airport is one of the busiest airports in the world and can pretty much take you everywhere. You can take a day trip. You can go up to Asheville. You can take a weekend to Hilton Head. You can go to Savannah. You can go to Nashville within driving range. You can go to mountains. You can go to Myrtle Beach within 3 hours. It is a very ideal location, and you don't get slammed by the crazy hurricane weather. And the city itself, it's vibrant, it's clean, it's growing, but without the constant tension that you feel in New York. It's not just a place to live, it's a place to breathe. Now listen, New York will always have its charm. It's the best city in the world, but it doesn't mean you have to stay chained to it. You can go back and visit like I do, hour and a half from Charlotte. If you're ready for something better, if you're ready to live again, feel free to reach out. My number is down below. My name is Eli Magids, and I help people like you find the next chapter of life. Whether it's here in Charlotte or someone else, let me help you get there. Don't wait until you're completely burned out to take action. Let me show you what's possible. Thank you so much for watching, and until we see each other again, next time.